It is very, very easy to criticize celebrations in Dokkan, especially when we all know and we, I guess, all collectively feel that they could have improved in certain areas. But that does not take away from the fact that this celebration has brought some things that could make future celebrations really, really good if they continue to release them, because the celebration has introduced some new things in case you haven't been paying attention. By the way, I am currently on vacation, so just getting more videos like this out. Thank you for the love and support. Sorry I can't cover some pressing news. I'm trying my best. But consider liking and subscribing. Let's talk about it. So there's 4 things I really want to talk about here. The first one being is this Stepup Summons stuff. We've had free tickets in the past, but this is the first time. Maybe I'm misremembering, but I don't remember a time where we've had a Stepup Summon ticket banner thing. Like, this is the first time we've seen something like this. Built very similar to, let's say, the New Year Stepup Summons, where each step is guaranteed something and the last step is guaranteed an LR. This is really, really, really cool. And I hope that future celebrations continue to provide things like this. The great thing about this is that the tickets are given out throughout the course of the celebration, but you can summon on it as soon as you get, like, the banner is available from literally day one. Now you can't do all the summons because all the tickets aren't available just yet. The tickets specifically are time gated, but the banner itself isn't. So as soon as you get 10 tickets here, 20 tickets there, you can do the first and second step, which is not this, like, the other type of ticket banner we've gotten for these big celebrations is like the 50, 60, or 77 character multi, where you have to wait until part 3 and all the missions. So I think, and I hope, that for future celebrations like the anniversary and future worldwide celebrations, not only do we get that big ticket multi after grinding 3 parts worth of content, but in between those 3 parts we get a banner like this, where maybe we can do multiple rotations in one celebration, or just one rotation in one celebration, but we can summon throughout the course of the celebration itself and not have to wait until part 3 to start doing all the summons. I think this is a really great addition, and I give kudos and props to Dokkan for implementing this. Next is the Bio Broly event. I mentioned this specifically because, again, yes, Prime Battles have always been a thing, but not in the way that they introduced it. They gave us the EZA for the character immediately, but the important thing is that we were allowed to use a category to increase the rewards that we got from this. If you guys don't know, regular Prime Battle events don't drop with a category that you can run to boost the rewards you get. Usually they drop a Prime Battle, it takes forever to get it done, and then after you finally get it done, and then they release the EZA for it, the Legendary Campaign, which I guess you can say is an L, because we won't be getting that because the EZA already happened. But, like, the way they dropped this, how easy it was to, like, this actually felt like the most enjoyable Prime Battle I've ever done. I like Prime Battle events, so maybe that's like an L on me, I don't know. But this was very, very fun to grind. I love the Prime Battle LR concept. I love having to grind a long time for an LR. It kind of makes it feel, even though LRs are pretty washed now in terms of like, they don't feel this, because back then when you got the everlasting, is it called Everlasting Legend Goku? Let me look up Super Saiyan Goku here. Super Saiyan Goku. I want to pull up the first ever LR Super Saiyan Goku right here. Is it called the Everlasting Legend? Everlasting Legend, yeah. So when this guy first came out and you were able to grind him up, he felt like, it felt like sorry, like a different vibe in your box. Now, because there's so many LRs in the game, getting a new LR does not feel the same. But having to grind so much for a unit, I really do like that, especially in LR. It gives me, it feels kind of like nostalgic, but having it be as easy as it was, especially for a Broly, is really cool. So I'm just hoping and praying that for future celebrations or for future Prime Battle events, they drop them just like this. I think that'd be really cool. And maybe they can only drop 2 Prime Battles a year. Maybe Prime Battle during Anniversary and Prime Battle during the worldwide. I think that'd also be pretty cool as well. Then we have this event here. I really like this Natade Village event for a few different reasons. One, because it was an event that it was very simple. One stage, you grind the stage over and over and over again to get the item in which you can exchange for. And this only came out, I believe, what was it, part 2? That it first came out, and then it reset a few times after that. I think this an event like this, what does Vish mean? I don't know what I just said. I think an event like this should be available every big celebration, maybe just every celebration from day one, where it's just one stage. You grind it over and over and over again. It gives you a specific item, and you can exchange items for it in the Baba shop. And then every part that, like, let's say every, like, part 2, they refresh it. Part 3, they refresh it. You have to hop back in and continue. Like, I just like the concept of this, and the shop for this was really, really cool and really valuable as well. And the link levels were crazy for some reason in this event. I don't know why. I'm getting crazy links. Like, I've gotten 2 level 10 links back to, like, not back to back, but if my characters had, like, there's a few times where I've had a character with multiple level 9 links, and I've had runs where 2 level 9 links turned into 10 in the same run, which is crazy because the event itself doesn't take longer than a minute. So you're just, and it does take a lot of stamina. So I do understand that, but it's like, if you don't really mind burning those stones, it's a great place to link level as well, which makes the grind a lot easier because now you're not really in there for the item. You're in there for the link levels, and the item tends to be something you forget about, and all of a sudden you have everything you need to buy out the entire shop. It's just a great experience overall. And then last but not least, I did want to mention this, the tap action game. The first time we've seen a game for Dokkan outside of Dokkan, specifically social media, which benefits us, you know, with the Dragon Stones and stuff. I think doing more things like this gets the game out there a little bit more, because obviously social media things and social media campaigns pushes the game to new viewers and people who may have not, you know, downloaded the game before. So it's just great. It's like a great PR thing, I guess. But this is also just a nice, it's really cool when Dokkan does things like this, where they give us rewards for doing things outside of the game that still relate to the game, if that makes sense. Especially if it's a game. It's not really, you get it, right? It's nothing like too crazy, but I think it was still worth noting and still worth appreciating, because we haven't seen this before, at least from my recollection. So yes, it is easy to dump on Dokkan for certain decisions, but I feel like if they can bring back these 4 conceptual things here, so every big celebration include this, every worldwide anniversary include a Prime Battle event, where we can, I guess, easy-aing the character isn't the greatest thing of all time, but at least allow us to have a category that, you know, that allows us to grind this LR as much as possible. Have an event like this that just refreshes, the shop refreshes, and the missions could even refresh every single part of that celebration. Very simple, not too many stages. It's a very simple event. And then just have more social media things like this that I do think just adds more enjoyment to the game, even though it isn't in the game. That's just my opinion. Let me know what you think. Hopefully you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. Take care and peace.